and welcome to Coastal Living. I cannot believe that Christmas is just around the corner. Some of you may have procrastinated just a bit, like myself. And if so, we do have some suggestions, some really great ideas on creative and original Christmas gift ideas for those that you love. So our first stop will be the Texas State Aquarium. They have a really great discount on a gifted membership, which is a present that gives all year long. Plus, our friends at Anthony's Aveda Concept Salon have some really great packages available, and I don't think anyone can ever get enough to rest and relaxation at a spa. With that said, we're also going to learn a little bit about why Santa's suit is red. You know, little water cooler talk for you guys this holiday season. So we have that and so much more. Thank you so much for joining us. It's Coastal Living. All right, guys, well, y'all know Santa and his elves are busy at work getting that bag full and ready to deliver this Christmas. We've got our countdown going, and if you want to keep track of Santa and what him and his elves are up to, you can visit noradsanta.org and have fun with the family there. You have access to books and music and all kinds of fun resources to keep track of Santa and make this holiday season extra exciting.
Christmas lights sparkle in every color as they line trees and houses. But the man coming down our chimneys sports only one shade. Santa Claus is dressed in red and hopefully with gifts in tote. But Santa hasn't always been monochromatic. He's based off St. Nicholas, the 4th century patron saint known for giving gifts. Early depictions were in black and white and show a character that appears more pious than the jolly bearded Santa we know today. Clement Clark Moore helped change that image. In 1823, he published a poem known today as "'Twas the Night Before Christmas." It describes a Santa dressed in fur with red rosy cheeks and a beard as white as snow. It helped shape Santa's physical appearance, but didn't give him his red dress code yet. In 1863, depiction on the cover of Harper's Weekly showed Santa in stars and stripes. The artist Thomas Nast supported the Union during the Civil War. An 1864 illustration of Moore's poem shows Santa dressed in yellow. And this 1868 ad shows him with a red jacket but a green hat and no pants. Finally, in 1881, Santa appears entirely dressed in his famous red suit. This image was another from Nast, but this uniform wasn't uniform on all Santas yet. In 1902, Santa graced the cover of The Life and Adventures of Santa Claus dressed in green, but red eventually won out. Depictions from illustrator Norman Rockwell helped establish red as the color Santa donned best. Coca-Cola also affirmed Santa's signature red suit. Artist Haddon Sundblom created this ad for the company in 1931 and continued to produce similar images for more than 3 decades. Today, Santas come in all shapes and sizes, and they come by foot, motorcycle, or sleigh. But one thing is always certain: Santa Claus dresses in red.
What's up, guys? Today we are at the Texas State Aquarium, and we're here to learn about some fantastic holiday deals they have going on. But I'm going to give you 5 reasons to purchase a membership for you or someone you love. Come on in. So the first perk is when there's a big line, I don't have to worry because with a membership, I can go straight inside. So right now, the Texas State Aquarium is offering 10% off a gifted membership. So this is a great opportunity to gift someone a whole year of excitement here at the Texas State Aquarium. Come on in. So not only do I get to skip the line, but I have my membership pass conveniently on my phone, so all I do is scan in and get my free parking token. Thank you. Let's go check out some of the other perks. You always want to make a stop at the gift shop. There's something for everyone, including all these cute little fluffy toys. Which one should I take? I think it'll be Mr. Turtle. Let's keep shopping. Thank you. All right, perk number 2 is with your membership, you can enjoy 10% off of the entire gift shop. And check out these cute bags with real animals from right here at the Texas State Aquarium. I'm working up an appetite, so let's go grab some food. One of my favorite perks is that you get 10% off with a membership on any food right here at the Texas State Aquarium.
Here's your order.
Thank you.
And then here's your hot dog.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
And slushy.
All right, thank you. All right, let's go enjoy the view and eat. There's so many reasons to join the Texas State Aquarium membership, free admission all year long, and a new experience every single time you come. So take advantage of the deal and mention Coastal Living sent you. It's time for another holiday gift guide, and today we're here at the famous Anthony's Aveda Concept Salon. Here with Haley. Tell me a little bit about Anthony's. Y'all been around for a minute.
Yes, ma'am. So we are a family-owned and operated business, and we have been since we opened our doors back in 1983. So we are so thankful to the Coastal Bend community for supporting our business for the past 4 decades. And we are a salon and day spa, so we're head to toe. Anything you need, you can get it here. We do hair, nails, massages, facials, waxing, you name it, it's here.
Absolutely. And what I love is that you'll offer packages, different things. If you're trying to like treat somebody or if you want to treat yourself, they offer a variety of packages. And in addition to that, this holiday season, not only do you have an opportunity to get a gift card or some really great products for someone you love, but treat yourself. Y'all do extensions, halo extensions, they do the tape-ins, so literally anything you can think of is right here at Anthony's. So tell me a few about the products that you all offer as well.
Yes, so we are an Aveda Concept Salon, and Aveda, if you're not familiar, is vegan, cruelty-free. It's a product that we really trust and believe in, and that we're really, really proud to have in our salon. So on top of that, we also have Nutrafol, Image, Smashbox, pretty much anything you need as far as tools. We have straighteners, brushes, anything you need, we have it here.
I love it, and it really is a spa experience, and I love the story too because it's a true testament to the fact that when you support a small business and when they do things right and carry their business correctly, you can really support the local economy and help keep places like this thriving like you all are. So we have a little treat for you guys. If you come in and get any service when you mention Coastal Living, you will be entered into a raffle, and let me tell you, you can win a day in heaven, which is their biggest package. That includes a 6-hour experience, including a facial, massage, manicure, pedicure, shampoo, cut, blow dry, makeup. Y'all, tell me that isn't an actual day in heaven, right?
Absolutely.
So stop by Anthony's Aveda Concept Salon right here off of Everhart, 40 years and going strong. This holiday season, they've got everything you need to take care of that special someone. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, Coastal Living's Pet of the Week.
It's time for our Pet of the Week, thanks to our friends at Corpus Christi Animal Care. Now, our pet is named Enzo. It is an American Staffordshire Terrier mix, and he's only 3 years old. Enzo has been very friendly with the staff, and he's very dog friendly as well, so he may do well with other pets. He loves to run around and play in the yard, so let's make some room for Enzo to run around and have some fun. He also loves treats, knows how to walk on a leash, and basic commands like sit. I'm sure with treats he'd be happy to learn more. Enzo did very well on his doggy day out. He enjoyed a car ride and a long walk along the seawall. He didn't react to golf carts, bikes, or even squirrels, which is a good sign. And he was the best boy. He loved all the attention and treats he was getting. You can visit Enzo and all of his friends Monday through Saturday from 1 to 5:30 p.m. You may find the perfect companion for you. That's at Corpus Christi Animal Care Services. Remember, adopt, don't shop.
Coastal Living's Pet of the Week is paid for by Animal Medical Corpus Christi, family owned and operated since 1981.
off to a great start, but we're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. If you are committed to this journey like I am, we're going to learn a little bit more with Coastal Bend history about that courthouse that we noticed downtown. We're up to part 5 of that story and that legacy. We'll be back with more on Coastal Living. Winter is coming. Things are getting cold. We're not seeing as much rain. Your soil may be drying out, and that means you need to be keeping an eye on your foundation. I have Matt here with Due West Foundation Repair. We love to have you in studio because you give us the greatest tips for something that can be really expensive. So let's talk about some things, some preparatory things we can do for this winter season in relation to our foundation.
Well, right now we do offer a foundation irrigation system. What it's designed to do is to keep that soil moist, because whenever our soil dries out, it shrinks. Whenever it gets wet, it expands. We would love to be able to keep our soil in a dry state, but unfortunately we can't because we have weather. So what these irrigation systems are designed to do is to keep that soil evenly hydrated.
Okay.
That way your house isn't bouncing up and down with that weather.
Okay, so we definitely want to keep our foundation irrigated. Of course, that can be difficult to do during a drought season, but just know which days you're able to do. You had mentioned something in the past about our tree. What do our trees have to do with our foundation?
So trees are one of your #1 causes of foundation. What happens is the roots like to go underneath the house and they pull that moisture out of the house. And as that moisture comes out, the soil shrinks, okay? And then we'll end up getting some rain and that soil will come back up a little bit. But you always lose a tiny, tiny bit. And it's that process happening time after time, year after year. That's why most homes you start to see settlement around 18 plus years.
Okay, good to know. I think it's really helpful, like I said, every time you come in, because I pick up these little tips where I'm like, okay, we've got a big old slab, you got to take care of it because one crack can lead to a whole mess, right?
Exactly.
The good thing is these things are inevitable, especially here in South Texas. So if you do find yourself in a pickle, our friends at Due West can take care of you. Not only that, you all have some really unique approaches. I know you all do like the underground tunneling and some really impactful things that'll help with less damage to your actual home or less of an inconvenience, right?
Yes, and tunneling is a great option. It allows you to stay in the house while we're working there. And it also lets us expose your plumbing pipes that may be underneath the house. A lot of us have cast iron, which is only rated for about 50 years. So since we're already underneath the house, we have the option of go ahead and taking care of that.
Cool.
One of the great things about Due West's tunneling is you get a lifetime warranty on that tunneling. Most companies, they're going to charge you every time they come back.
Sure. Yeah, everybody's trying to make a dime, right? And speaking of dimes, we're trying to hang on to ours, and you all offer financing. Talk to me about the financing.
So we do. We have 4 different plans that we provide through Synchrony.
Okay.
We have an 18-month no interest, a 5.99%, a 7.99%, and a 9.99% plan. Usually one of those plans that we have will fit into somebody's budget because, again, foundation repair isn't cheap.
Yeah, it is. And usually when you need something like that, there is a sense of urgency. So it's not really something that you want to put off for too long just because of that price tag. So it's really great that you all offer that. Again, Due West, I learned over time that this is certainly a company you can trust. They take pride in their work. They guarantee their work, which I love. And it's just so important to find a business you can trust when it comes to something as important as your home, your foundation, the place that keeps you and your family safe, right? So where can we go for more information?
You can visit our website or give us a call.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you again for coming into the studio and sharing that information with us. Take care of your foundation. And again, if you do find yourself in need, they offer that financing, which is a huge help, especially during the holiday season when we're already spending so much money on everything else. So thank you so much for visiting us today.
Thank you for having us.
You do not seek an alliance. You seek a throne.
A new battle for power is at play in Middle-earth.
I pledge to fight for my king.
The Lord of the Rings, The War of the Rohirrim is set long before the live-action trilogy. The cast couldn't wait to partake in the animated prequel.
When I found out that I got the role, I screamed so loud that my neighbors called the police because they thought something had happened to me. So I think that shows you my level of excitement about being given this opportunity and joining this incredible franchise.
Yeah, the excitement sort of manifested in denial at first because I just didn't believe it was true that I was being considered, and then when I got it, I still just couldn't. I refused to believe it was real.
The film's script helped shape what star Brian Cox did with his voice in the recording booth.
I didn't know the War of the Rohirrim. All I got was from the script, and the script told me this is a guy who is a warrior, so there'll be moments when he's very, very in charge, and there are moments when he's very cold and calculating and driving, and then there'll be moments when he's human, with his children, with his daughter, what have you. So you realize that that's the variation of the tones that you need to try and achieve, and that's the way you go.
It was no easy task for the talents behind the feature to expand upon J.R.R. Tolkien's beloved universe.
A little nerve-wracking, to be honest, because you're always trying to feel authentic within that world. I think it's really important to me as a fan of Professor Tolkien's work that we try and remain as true to his world and the world that he created as possible.
You could rule the world.
In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
This is Coastal Bend history.
Well, it's been almost 50 years since its last day of service, but in that time, not really much has been done to preserve and restore this historic and once beautiful Nueces County Courthouse. Now, there was one effort in 2006 to preserve the south wing, but other than that, I mean, nothing has happened. So in 2010, the county began a push to come up with plans to demolish it.
In 2010, then Commissioner Mike Pusley called for another engineering study to determine the state of the old courthouse. Engineers found the building dangerously unsafe and cited a new estimate for total renovation costs at $41 million, plus $3 million just to tear it down, which once again prompted Nueces County Commissioners to pass a resolution supporting demolition. So for the next 5 years, the county simply tried maintaining the grounds and keeping the entry points boarded up to keep out the homeless. Then in 2016, commissioners decided to once again try to sell the building. Asking price, $800,000. Surprisingly, an offer was made by a group called County Courthouse Development Partners, which specialized in restoring historic buildings. A purchase agreement was signed in April 2017 after the asking price was dropped to just $1,000. The plan was to turn the old courthouse into a $57 million luxury hotel. And the deal was signed on May 25, 2018, more than 40 years after the building went out of service. But the project never got off the ground. The group was given until August of 2018 to pay the back taxes on the property. But when they missed the deadline, commissioners voted to terminate the sale. The following year, the Ed Rochelle Foundation offered to buy the courthouse and pay off all the back taxes, but only if commissioners could get the State Historical Commission to lift the covenant preventing demolition until 2027. The State Historical Commission refused and conducted another engineering study on the building. The cost for restoration had now risen to $68.5 million. But now, with the new Harbor Bridge nearing completion, there's once again hope for restoration of the historic building. Once the old Harbor Bridge is demolished, it'll free up nearly 46 acres for development. The city, county, and Port of Corpus Christi are now asking the State Department of Transportation to release its ownership of the land for redevelopment as a commercial corridor. The old courthouse could serve as the centerpiece of the project, but lately there's been no further talk about possibly saving the courthouse that was once declared the most beautiful in the state.
So the state covenant protecting this building, it expires in 2027. So it appears the fate of the 113-year-old Nueces County Courthouse is all but certain. This historic building is facing its final days. Think about it, though. That would be good news for a lot of people who want to see the walls in there come tumbling down. Tell you what, if you want to learn more about the 1914 Nueces County Courthouse, scan the QR code you see on your screen. While the building has been deemed unsafe, digital producer Shane Rackley, morning news anchor Brian Hoffman, and myself were given a chance to tour the historic building. You can see the entire tour on our website, christv.com, or on our Chris TV YouTube page. Until next time, I'm Andy Lascano.
Interested in growing your business? Coastal Living can help. Email us at advertise@coastallivingtv.com or scan the QR code on your screen for more information.
Well, that's a wrap for us here today on Coastal Living. We want to thank you so much for joining us. Now, let's keep the conversation going. Find us online at Coastal Living TV on Facebook and Instagram. And if you watch regularly, you know that we're always looking for talent and people, places, and things to feature on the show. You can reach us at info@coastallivingtv.com for more information about how to be featured on the show. We've got another great show for you guys tomorrow. More Christmas inspiration, things to do, places to be, and things to see. So thank you all so much for joining us. Have a good one, and we'll see you tomorrow on Coastal Living.